Tonight, tragedy on the Rio Grande escalating a border battle between the Biden administration and Texas, centered around federal authorities' access to the border. The Department of Homeland Security issuing a letter to the state's attorney general demanding Texas immediately cease and desist any actions that block Border Patrol's full access to the U.S.-Mexico border in and around the Shelby Park area. That Eagle Pass Park, near where a migrant woman and 2 children drowned late Friday. The rescue response highly disputed. The White House stating Texas officials blocked U.S. Border Patrol from attempting to save the migrants. Texas authorities calling that wholly inaccurate, sharing by the time Border Patrol requested access, Mexican authorities were already recovering the bodies.
It's devastating to imagine that state officials would know that people were drowning in the river, particularly children, and block Border Patrol from going and saving them.
Just hours before the drownings, the state's governor defending its border presence.
Texas has the legal authority to control ingress and egress into any geographic location in the state of Texas.
Back in Eagle Pass, 700 white crosses, marking the estimated migrant deaths over the last year. And tonight, DHS is giving Texas a deadline of this Wednesday to stop blocking Border Patrol, or they will further matter to the Department of Justice.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.